What's up YouTube, it's T-Money. This is actually going to be the beginning of this video with Michael here. Me and him are actually going to do this video later. If you clearly can see, we're actually at the Des Moines Buccaneers games tonight. So Thursday Night Football, we've got the Chiefs. Actually, is it Broncos Chiefs or Chiefs
at Broncos?
Chiefs at Broncos. Chiefs are starting to falter off. But I think they're going to turn around and say Chiefs win.
I got Chiefs over the Broncos.
Alright, and now we're going to do a little bit of video magic. I'm going to snap my fingers, and when I snap my fingers, we're going to be back at my house. Alrighty, couple days late, but I mean, my magic's working, I hope. Michael's now in the tablet.
Hello.
So, we predicted Thursday night back before Thursday night started. We can even confirm the time we did it. It was at 6:48 is when we made that video. We both predicted Kansas City to win. So, officially, we are 1-0 this week. Because Kansas City did pull off the win 30-6.
Well, let's talk about that game, actually, before we continue on this video. Let's talk about Patty Mahomes.
No, it's only predictions. We can talk about that game in another video if you want to.
Fine.
Okay, so expect another video from us today. I'm actually not feeling 100% today with my stomach and everything. So I'm going to be making a bunch of videos today and getting them out probably within the weeks in advance. So, starting the Sunday games, there's no London game this week, so the London series has a pause before it finishes out. We've got the 5-0 San Francisco 49ers at the 1-5 Washington Redskins. Is this even is this a gimme?
What?
Is this a gimme game, or do you think Washington can put it together?
The 49ers defense is freaking scary.
Yeah, it really is.
The 49ers defense has I would say the best. They have one of like the top 10 best defenses in the league right now.
Yeah, and it's really
There's
scary.
no doubt.
So there's no way Washington's going to win this week. I don't think Washington will ever win another game this year. So it's just going to come down to
they fired their head coach, and they have an interim coach, and they're 1-5. There's will probably not be a game they win. It'll probably be whoever they play like in the next few weeks. They'll probably win at least 2 more.
Yeah. But Washington, if we're talking about race to who's probably going to get Tua Tagovailoa, it's down to 2 teams. It's down to Cincinnati and Miami right now.
Yeah.
And you know, if Tua Tagovailoa gets drafted to either one of those teams, you know their next season they're going to turn it on.
Not necessarily.
Really?
Yeah, because if you look at Deshaun Kaiser, he was like one of the top prospects in the end, and did really bad. Baker Mayfield's the only really good quarterback that came up and actually showed everyone.
Actually, that would be more Patrick Mahomes. Because you want to know a really interesting fact?
Let's go back to scores first.
Okay. We'll get to that interesting fact later. Next up, we've got the Arizona Cardinals. I almost said Coyotes there for a second. At the New York Football Giants. Both these teams technically have the same record.
What?
Both these teams technically have the same record.
Kind of. Arizona Cardinals are 2-3-1, and the Giants are 2-4.
I'm giving no.
The Cardinals have a really bad defense. That's all I'm gonna say. Daniel Jones is a mobile quarterback, so I think Daniel Jones will light Arizona up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If Arizona keeps playing with that the kind of defense that they've been playing so far all year, I think Daniel Jones is gonna be dime. He's just gonna drop dimes like he's dropping money on the Cardinals. I think the Giants pull it off though.
Yeah, sorry.
Next up, who we got?
We got who?
Who do we got? Who do we got this game? We got. Oh, I picked the Giants.
That's the Giants.
Oh.
I don't know. All I know is your NFL thing is like way all over the board. You go look at scores. I've had to keep scrolling up and down because all my games are all the way around.
Oh, are you looking on Google?
Yep.
That's why. So, do you want me to just continue going down the list and tell you the games?
Yeah, I have it all in my screen. It's just they're not in order.
Okay, so next up we have the Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. Both teams basically have the same exact record, but the Colts just had their bye week recently. So, that's why they're 3-2 and not 4-2.
Give me a quick second.
I think Indianapolis has been doing pretty good since Andrew Luck retired. They've been doing pretty good.
Give me a second real quick. I'm trying to load all the scores so I can get an email with you.
You're loading NFL?
Yeah, well, my computer's slow.
Okay, let's take a quick pause and commercial break.
Oh, finally, you're fucking dead.
Jesus God! And language there!
Wait, was it live?
Yes, that was!
Oh, that would have been nice to know.
Kids, don't say that word.
You'll probably have to cut that out.
I don't know how to. All I know how to is to use the videos. Anyway, moving on from whatever that was, we've got the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. 4-2 and 3-2.
Yeah.
Who the heck is the quarterback for Indianapolis?
Jacoby Brisket.
And then you've got Brisket. What the?
Shut up. We're trying to think of how to say his name.
Well, he's a brisket, so. Because he throws bricks. I'm kidding. And then you have Deshaun Watson for. You got Watson for the Texans, and then Brisket for the Colts. I'm gonna say Houston wins this game.
I think his name's Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett?
I'm assuming that's what his name is.
I think that's what it is. Jacoby Brissett.
I think Brissett.
I'm nicknaming him Brisket because Brisket just sounds great.
Alright, so we have the Houston Texans with Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins versus the Indianapolis Colts, Jacoby Brissett, and T.Y. Hilton.
I'm going to go with the Texans.
I think the Texans got this. They've been outscoring a lot of teams lately. They beat the Chiefs. They outscored a Falcons defense 51 points.
Yeah,
They're just scoring a lot of points. They're just scoring a lot of points this year. So I don't know how a team's gonna stop them. But
so you got the Texans, I'm guessing.
Are we saving our teams for last?
We're gonna do my team dead last because that's Fox's game of the week. So yeah, we're gonna do your team and then my team because we did that a couple weeks ago with your team last.
Okay.
So next up, we head to the Motor City as the Minnesota Vikings roll into town to take on the Detroit Lions.
Oh! Sorry. Reaction to hockey game.
As we currently record this video, the Montreal Canadiens are beating the St. Louis Blues, and I'm not going to say the score because he's a Blues fan.
I don't like either of these two teams that are playing in this game right now.
Well, because they're both in your division, so...
Yeah, exactly.
But you have to pick between one of them. with the Vikings because I have a couple people that like the Vikings, and I think Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen are a really good combination for wide receiver quarterback.
I got Detroit.
Next up, we have the 2-4 Jacksonville Jaguars at the winless Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know. Do you think Cincinnati breaks the streak?
Oh, no. They got Gary Minshew up in there on the Evanes boy, bro.
The way that Jacksonville played against the Saints last week was utter trash. Like, just to be honest here. I'm a Saints fan. I couldn't even sit down and watch that game. It was so bad.
All right, I'm going Jacksonville on this. Just because Gary Minshew's a beast.
I'm going to agree with you on that. I'm going to say Jacksonville. Next
I don't
up.
really see Andy Dalton. I don't really see, crap. I don't know his name now.
It's Andy Dalton.
Anymore. Yeah, the quarterback, and I don't see AJ Green doing anything.
Next
AJ
up.
Green has not been really productive at all.
Next up, we've got the winless Miami Dolphins at the Buffalo Bills, who are having an incredible year this year.
Well, I've got Frank Gore, so I'm going Buffalo.
You're going Buffalo because of your fantasy team.
Yeah.
God damn.
Also because I don't see Miami winning this.
I think Miami pulls off the upset.
God. What?
I think Miami pulls off an upset. I think Buffalo is good enough to beat the Patriots because they almost did. But I believe that's going to get to their head and be like, okay, we're good enough to beat the Patriots. We're certainly going to be good enough to beat the Dolphins. Let's just not even worry about it. And the Dolphins show up and upset the Bills. That's what's going to happen. Next up, we have the 3-3 Los Angeles Rams, the NFC champions, at the 1-5 Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry, I cannot pick Atlanta in this game. I'm a Saints fan. I can't pick Atlanta.
I say Jalen Ramsey goes off.
Jalen Ramsey's for LA, right?
Yep.
You okay? So you have the Rams winning?
Yep.
One quick look at those Falcons fans. Next up.
Falcons fans can't really talk. We have a crappy record.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Los Angeles Android Chargers at the Tennessee Titans.
Well, Tennessee bench Mariota, so I don't really know, honestly.
What?
Tennessee bench Mariota.
Why?
Because they have a 2-4 record and they want to try a different quarterback.
Not the quarterback's fault, it's the coaching's fault.
No. They put Marcus Mariota on the bench. So I'm going to go with Chargers here.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one if Mariota's not playing. Next up,
What?
I'm going to have to agree with you with the LA winning. Next up, we've got the Baltimore Ravens at the Seattle Seahawks. This is going to be a good one this week. Who do you got?
You got Lamar Jackson versus Russell Wilson. Those are two really good mobile quarterbacks.
I almost just said the wrong thing there. Lamar Jackson has broken all the stereotypes of being a quarterback. He can run, and I'm not saying the other one.
And he can pass?
You don't want to know the other one.
Seattle in this.
I'm gonna go with... Wait, it's in Seattle, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. That place is so hard to go in and win a football game. Seattle's only loss is to the New Orleans Saints. Remember that. Seattle beats the Saints. Their record's 6-0. Next up, Sunday Night Football. In Big D, the Philadelphia Eagles, who are 3-3, at the Dallas Cowboys, who are 3-3, coming off their second straight stunning loss.
Hello?
I'm still here.
Well, you were lagging a lot, so I had to get off my internet.
Yeah. So, the Dallas Cowboys, who come off their second straight stunning loss, and then now they host Philadelphia. You think that Philadelphia can pull off another win?
Would be scary close.
Hey, Dallas. Yes, you them boys, but you ain't beating them Eagles. I'm sorry.
If Dak Prescott can show up actually play well, he has a chance.
I don't think Dallas is going to do it.
If he can't show up, then they are going to win.
I've got the Eagles winning.
I'm going to go Eagles.
Next up, Monday Night Football, the New England Patriots at the butt fumble New York Jets. At MetLife Stadium. I don't know. The Jets getting their first win last week. You think they can keep it going?
If Sam Darnold can show up, I have the Jets upsetting the Patriots.
As much as I want to pick the Jets, Tom Brady's too superior in this league. But that defense, though, if they show up like they did against Dallas, though, oh boy.
I like the Jets for this game, but I can't really say that they're gonna win because the Patriots have Tom Brady, so it's gonna be 7-0 and 1-5.
But then again, the Jets also did beat Dak Prescott.
Yeah, but Dak Prescott's not Tom.
True. I'm gonna go with the Patriots on this one. As much as I don't want to, I've got to.
I'm going 7-0.
Next up, we've got, back to the Sunday games, we've got the Oakland Raiders in Lambeau taking on the Packers. Oakland's turning it on. Oakland's starting to become a threat in the NFL this year. Week 7. Holy mackerel.
Anyway, Green Bay all day.
Well, it's because you're gonna go for Green Bay, and you're not gonna go with the next team. I know who you're picking in the next game, because you cannot pick the other team. I'm gonna have to agree with you because it's Lambeau Field, and it's starting to become winter months, and the colder it is, the harder it is to play in Lambeau.
It gets cold there.
Yeah, it really does. Next up, Fox's game of the week, and our last game of the week. We have the 5-1 NFC South leading New Orleans Saints at the 3-2 Chicago Bears, who are second in the division in the NFC North.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
No, the Vikings are second.
What's their record? Oh, they're 4-2. Well, technically they are tied because the Minnesota has yet to have their bye week.
No, Chicago's third.
Anyway, You know who I know who you. I think I know who you're gonna pick. Honestly.
I hate the Bears. I do. I don't know. With Khalil Mack against the Saints offensive line, I don't know. It's a scary offensive line. It's a scary defensive line.
And then the Saints have Teddy Bridgewater, who's been showing up in his starts every week.
I'm gonna say 6-1 and 3-3.
You think the Saints are gonna pull it off?
I'm hoping.
I can't pick against my Saints. The Bears. Yes, the Bears got a good offensive line, and but that defensive line for the Saints has been scary good. They have gotten to almost every quarterback this year. So if the Saints keep pulling that up, the Saints got the win this week. And that's the video, guys. We're going to do a recap video for the Thursday Night Football game right after this video. So go ahead and check that out. This video is going to be up before that one is. So until then, we'll see you guys later. Later, mate. Peace out.